Hello everyone, Cute Bunny here. Okay, guys, the news time is here and now. All right, so I've been playing phone tag with the hospital this week. It took 3 days to get a have a conversation with them. I missed the lady by 15 minutes on Monday, and it is now Friday today. But yesterday I was called back while I was at work, and the lady's like, and I said, oh, yeah, I've been, trying to, I've called you back twice, in 3 times in 2 days. And she's like, didn't you get the message? And I said, yesterday it came up that you're going to be back tomorrow, as in today. But until then, I had no idea what was going on. It was 15 minutes, guys. Like, seriously. She must have needed to take sudden leave or something. And it was weird because there's only one surgery lady. Anyway, she's like, I'm like, I wasn't expecting to hear from you. I'm like, so what's going on? She's like, are you aware you're on the surgery list for surgery? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And she goes, well, we're offering you a date. I'm like, what the heck? You're serious? Like, already? I'm like, that's so fast. And she's like, yeah, look, a spot's come up. And she said, you don't have to take it. But if you don't, the doctor does a lot of emergency surgeries and it might get put off. Like, and then I've had like some really bad pain about 3 weeks ago, and then it's sort of settled again, and it's just kind of the normal, like the pains I get. They come on really strong, but they're not as strong as those other ones. But I still think my body's deteriorating and my gallbladder is just not coping. So she's like, do you want surgery? And I'm like, I need to call my sister. I'm at work at the moment and I have to concentrate. I'll be home by a bit after 11. I'm like, can I call you tomorrow? She's like, I can't wait till tomorrow. Call me after lunch. Okay, so I got home. I'd messaged my sister already at work. Then I went off and kept doing my work so I could concentrate on my job. And then I got home and I called her, and she was already on the phone to my other sister and organizing everything for us all. So we have plans for sisters to be dropping food and running me around to do errands, and then my daughter will be here with me, but she doesn't drive, but she'll be here for me at nights, and she'll be here to help get me dinner and a few things. So I'm going into surgery next Thursday, guys. I've been running around like an absolute crazy lady today. Mad, mad, mad day. I've been topping up shopping, like toilet paper, paper towel, you name it, I've picked it up. Like dishwasher tablets, rinse aid, all the bits and bobs that you need, that the washing detergent and like stuff for the machine and that. Like you name it, pretty much every staple you need in the house, I've had to pick up an extra one. We were nearly out of dishwasher tubs. I'm not planning on going out in the car for a couple of weeks, or at least a full week. They're telling me 2 weeks of recovery before you go back to work. I've actually cancelled a shift. I don't want to be going back that soon because I have to do a lot of heavy things. I have to do housework, I have to do showering and personal care, and I just don't trust it. I can't lift anything of over 5 kilos for 6 weeks. I can't be not working for 6. But anyway, it is what it is. I will be heading back sometime in late March, and seeing how I go. And I think after like that, there'll be, I think towards the I think the start of, I haven't actually worked out exactly what 6 weeks is from my date, but it'll be around the end of March or just into the start of April. So by Easter, I'll be back on my feet, and doing stuff. But I mean, I don't anticipate on doing anything the first week. I'm literally just going to be relaxing. So I've run around today. I've done lots of shopping. I had to go out and buy COVID tests, mind you. The hospital doesn't give it to you, but you get your forms and your paperwork, and it tells you what you got to do for surgery, right? And in this little section, it's like, oh, please have a COVID test before you come, and if you've got COVID, please call us. And it's like, what the heck? So I've had to go out and pay another $15 for 2 tests today. Lucky that they're used by dates on, it's like towards the end of 2026. So I'm like, I'll keep a spare, but in case I need it for work or something like that, or visiting old elderly family or something. But it's just so expensive to just do that. I've literally just spent like, money topping up my shopping, and doing all this stuff. I had to go and get medications, and I'm literally planning to be not doing any shopping for several weeks. like, because I don't want to go out and do it, and I can't lift it. So I'm probably going to have to do some online shopping, and that's what that other cash stuffing stuff was for. I have a small amount of cash that's going to be tucked away in case my daughter needs to get me something. But so far, I have that much stuff here. We're not going to need to go and buy anything for a good week and a half, including milk. I got extra today. So there isn't going to be a need for anything for a while, so I can just recover. At the moment, I'm running around doing garden. I've been picking fruit so I can give that to my sister tomorrow when she drops in, so she can make some stuff and start bringing it. You know, they can bring that in for me when I've had my surgery. You know, I have to do a little bit of planting tomorrow. I'm trying to do some weeding. My neighbour came over and fixed up the rest of the driveway weeds for me. I'd sprayed them, but I couldn't do it with a shovel. So he did that yesterday. So that it's looking a bit tidier, but it's still it's not great, but it'll be okay. And I can't touch it for 6 weeks. So it is going to be what it is. And I'm sure you guys, especially some of you with a few health issues, would understand where I'm at the moment. It's actually really tough. And I'm trying to do a deep clean as quickly and as much as I can get done. I've just decluttered my room space, so I've got perfectly like clear walkways, so I can't have any tripping hazards or anything, because I might be on like painkillers. I don't know what to expect coming out of surgery. They're supposed to be kicking me out the same day. It's supposedly a day stay. My sister thinks that her daughter stayed in, but that's what they're saying. And they say if you don't pull up well, that you can spend the night and they send you home in the morning. Otherwise, they'll send you home that night. Okay, righto, no worries. I will just pack an overnight bag just in case. I will leave it with my sister in her car, and I will toddle off to the hospital. Does anybody know? They said, like, it says not to bring your purse and all that. And I won't be taking that because you don't want stuff stolen. But you have to take your pension card and your Medicare card, or your healthcare card, or whatever you have. And then it says, hang on, I just lost my train of thought. They say that she said, oh, we'll look after your stuff, but we can't guarantee. So I'm like, but she said, oh, bring your phone, and because you might have a wait. Like, you're going to have a wait, right? What are you going to do? So I don't know. Did we take our phone? Because, I mean, really, I'm supposed to call my sister. Do I get them to call my sister and don't take my phone? Or do I take my phone and trust them with it while I'm in surgery? Like, what's the protocol what do we normally do when we go to the hospital? I'm not taking any cash. I'm not taking any purse or anything else. It'll be strictly just a couple of cards. I either take my phone or a book. I just haven't decided what I want to do about the phone, because I'm not going to be around the whole time, and I don't know. I just get worried. I don't know, because I haven't got a room or a ward. So yeah. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know, because I don't want to be stressing about this. I've had a really stressful day getting stuff done, and then I had to go down to the council rooms office and fix up my pension card so I can get my discount, but they won't apply it this month, so I've had to just pay the rest of this month's this quarter's rates without the discount. But apparently it'll get applied for next quarter, prorated from when I got my card, which was only a few weeks ago. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. All right, so I've paid bills today. All of my bills are paid and up to date. I have a couple of months on my power bill, and I got that $75 credit for the Aussies. You know what I'm talking about. So I won't even have to pay. I won't have to pay a bill next month, but I've been trying to pay $130 on my power bill every month, and my power bills have been around 85, or between 80 and 90, let's say. So I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to get ahead for winter, because my winter bills go up with my heating, and I can't leave the heating off because I freeze. Even when I have a jumper and an hoodie and slippers, or socks and shoes and tracksuit pants, I'm still too cold. My hands freeze and my nose gets cold, and I can't do it. So I have to have it comfortable. I try and keep the heating low. Like, I don't turn up beyond about 18, 19 at the most on the aircon heater here. This is the cheapest form of heating. I used to have very, very big bills, and I can't afford it. So yeah. Anyway, so that's that. So I've just paid my 3 monthly rego, my water bill, my power bill, and my rates bill today. Still, by some miracle, have money left in my bills account, which I'm really happy about. I won't be updating that with you. Sorry about the ramble and no action, but yeah, that's where I'm at. So let's update these totals, and then we can then I can get out of here and have a rest. Okay, so this month so far I've been able to add me personal. Okay, I've been able to add $10 to my personal account, personal spending. I actually don't have this update. Oh yes, I do. Okay, cool. So what happened is I updated these away from the camera, so I could just pretty much do a straight update. So I added $10 to my spending account via my cash envelopes this month. So I now have 106, so 105.6, and I had 96 at the end of January on my end of January totals, for anyone that may remember. And then I added $10 as well to the miscellaneous account, which I'm trying to save these up for next year. Remember, guys, it's really hard to try and keep the spending for this year and the spending for next year in the same separately. So I'm trying to stash money to spend now in my bills month ahead account, but I've got to kind of track it, as I'll have to start tracking that a little bit, because it's all going to just blend into each other if I don't. But anyway, we have 35 in here because we've added 10. So we have 2035, and I've updated the tracker, so that's good to go. And it's very slow, but hey, any money I can have for next year's spending will be great. I pulled out $50 out of that little, you know, my little monthly album that I was starting to put money in. I pulled $50 out, and that's cash stashed to help with shopping and things for my daughter to take to go and do stuff. The bills account I'm not up. The bills account and the home maintenance account are not getting updated until the end of the month, because there's no point until I know roughly what's left in there. And this one I'm actually currently trying to save for something that I think I need, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to get my healing done, and then I'm going to talk to family and work out if I need it. If not, the money can stay there for house things anyway, but I've been trying to stash a bit more in there, but it's not going to be for the house unless I don't need what's happening. The clothing hasn't changed. There's only $5 in there. I haven't spent any money on clothing this month and don't plan to. The garden account hasn't moved from its 35 or whatever it is, and I think that's actually written on the back. Yep. Massages, I haven't touched that yet. I don't really plan to. I will be doing some savings challenge games sometime or something. I'll be adding something. So I'm going to take this money out of gifts, because I'm going to go and get that gift card for my daughter. I'm going to stay ahead of the game. Her birthday isn't until towards the end of March, but I am going to get the gift card. I'm going to buy it tomorrow. I've got $40 in the bank and $60 in my gifts envelope. I'm going to buy her a gift card, and I'm going to pop it in here, and then it's ready to go. I'll just have to wrap it and I'm done. So my camping account, you'll be pleased to see that this has moved in fact, it's just moved again. So I actually don't have this updated properly. I literally just did that now, didn't I? Yep, I did it today. Yep. Okay, cool. So we need another, I think we need another 20. Excuse me. I think it's 20. Okay, so I only had, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly what I had before. 81 in the bank and 5 in cash. Yep. From the last trip, I think, from the last video, I think. Sorry I'm not super coherent today, guys. I'm just super frazzled, very stressed, a lot of anxiety. I really don't like surgery. I'm not looking forward to the healing, but once we get it out and I heal, at least I won't have the constant pain. So, all right. So I've added another $20 today from my, no, $40 from petrol. Okay. It can't be that much. Oh, 121. 121. That, yes. Okay. I did. I added 40, but that's not right. We're still not there yet. Okay. So I added 40. That doesn't sound right, does it? I added 25. Okay. We haven't done any of this yet. I did tell you about the 25. Okay. So I added 25 earlier in the month from my budget. And then I added 40 today. So we're going to be at 121 total. So then we've got, so we're now, what did I say, the bank? Okay. I actually don't know, because what have we got? I've only got $5 in notes. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So we have 5 in cash and 116 in the bank. I'm really happy that my camping account is moving in the right direction, and I also have a little challenge going that will be adding to the camping. So by the time I am ready to go again in the spring, I will actually have money to do some traveling and go and do some camping trips, which will be lovely. I'm going to be, because I'm transitioning on my diet, I've bought, I'm going to be buying Pepsi Max cans, and Solo no sugar is so nice. It feels like I'm drinking naughty drink, but I'm not. Like, it's so good, guys. I didn't realize how nice it was. It's kind of like they're my 2 new favorite drinks. And Coke Zero is getting the ditch because I don't really like Coke Zero. I've only just tolerated it, but I actually like Pepsi Max again, and I really like the Solo. So there we go. All right, 121. Let's do it. So we have 50, 70, 90, 106. We're at like 15 or something. Let's try and see if we can do another. Have I got another 20? No, no 20s. There's 50s. I'm gonna have to do 10s. Okay, so we've got 10s. Let's just, I don't even know what I'm doing. Sorry guys, I'm feeling so disorganized. 50, 70, 90, 20, and a 1. Actually no, there's still 5. So there's 5. That doesn't sound right. Okay, I've got the total as 121, which means I will actually have to add, I actually think it's 121 plus 5, 126. So I am going to, there's no 5s either. Oh my goodness. Seriously guys. I need to make some more prop notes one day, and because I'm using so many, I just can't keep up, but I'm trying to save my printer. Because I printed so many savings challenges, I've literally had to go and buy more ink, and I just can't justify spending that much money on ink all the time. So are we actually there now, even though that's like a tiny little bits and bobs? 2s, 5s, 10. Hopefully I can consolidate that into something better soon, very soon. Let's try that. It's the wrong way around now. 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 126. I don't need all that extra jargon. What am I doing? That's okay. So I'll put those back over here. 1, 2. And we'll just recount. I'm going to just double check my balance. I can't right now because I'm filming on my phone, but I will double check it and then I'll just update it off screen, because yeah, if you don't, I'll just, if it's buggered, I'll just fix it up and you'll see it's fixed next time. 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 15, 25, 26, 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 126. Okay, according to that, it's there. I think it's the $5 extra that sometimes throws me out with the cash bit. So Generally, I'll put the bank update, and then the extra cash will be the bit that will throw me. Just because it's being mixed, it gets a bit tricky. Because usually we have either all prop notes or all cash notes. So I don't see many cash stuffers doing a bit of both, but I find that if I can add $5 or $10 here and there, it's actually going to help build up the totals, and I really need that right now, especially with everything going on. So where are we at? What are we looking at? We have a good video going on there, guys. All right, I have